What's going on, YouTube? It's Ray Stocks. I'm gonna go over my top 3 picks for the stock market this week. We're gonna chart them out to see how they look, and we're gonna see the overall market to see where it's headed. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. So the first stock here that I like is it's Uber for puts. So as you can see here, Uber dropped from highs 97. So I'm gonna draw my resistance line right there where it fell from. And then we're gonna look at the old resistance, which will be the new support. We'll get that from about right. Let's there we go. Now we can look at it better. So it fell from there. Then we're gonna mark this support around right there. Perfect. So yeah, we got resistance here at 97, and then we got support here at 82. So if we can close, because if it breaks through this support right here, you got room down, look to 70 something. Also, if it loses to 200 MA. So yeah, then we're gonna look at the MACD and RSI for confirmation. We gotta make sure these two things go. So let's get our trend line. So we got the RSI making a lower low, and also we got the MACD making a lower low. As you can see, this is trading below the 50, which means puts, and the green is crossing down below the purple, which means it's getting weak. And then when is they earnings? Uber earnings are the 30th of October. So we got time. We got plenty of time too. So this will be my first play right here. And I'll say if Uber loses, is that 90, 86, I'll set an alert. So you'll press alert. So this is how if instead of like remembering numbers in your head, you can set alerts actually. So that way when it hit these levels, it'll notify you. So I'll say crossing down, and I'll say Uber at 86. If Uber goes below 86, I'll be looking for puts. The second stock I'm looking at is Nvidia for puts. So I got this charted out. I got my all-time highs right here. This was Nvidia, all-time highs, which is the resistance and then support. And then if you look right here, same thing. On the RSI MACD, making a lower low. We're trading below the 50 mark. And then right here, as you can see, a lower low. The green is under the purple, which is showing signs of bearishness. And let's see where this last one at 224.44 million volume. So it looked like these semiconductors could be waiting on the fall. So I'm looking at Nvidia for puts, and I'll say under 160. So we're gonna set an alert. Crossing down, I'm gonna do 160. So I always set alerts so that way if I forget, because I'm watching so many multiple stocks, if they break these levels, I'll get notified. So Nvidia, yeah. For that one, my last one will be AMD. Now this one I like the most. As you can see, we had that's a strong candle to the downside. And then let's get mark our support here at 186. fill for support, and I'll be looking at 150. So it's already started dropping. As you can see, RSI and MACD showing signs of bearishness, and I'll say under 146. I'm gonna set alert for about 146. Crossing down to 146. So if AMD loses 146, I'm looking to get in. Now, granted, at pre-market, they could already possibly lose these levels. That's just part of the game. Like, you don't want to force your hand too much, but depending on how it's looking, even if it's close below your targets, you don't want to force it. You still want to look at the chart to make sure you ain't getting in at a too bad of a pullback and it bounces. But right now, we are looking very bearish on Uber, NVIDIA, and AMD. So, them the top 3 stocks that I'm looking at. And if you look right here in the Discord, we really made money this week. This was the week right here. So as you can see, we traded GLD. I still held my contracts. I had 2 runners left. And as you can see, let me show you. GLD, I had 2 runners left. Yup, 28%, $290. So yup, I signaled it in the chat. My Discord, we have a stock chat room. That's where we chop it up about everything. We chart things out. We talk about what's good in the market. You can see here, I told people GLD pushing pre-market. I called it out here. I'm doing a 1K to 10K challenge. So I'm building the count up from 1,000 and taking it to 10. I tell you it's the game section. You can see how much people are making. I'll tell you what stocks to buy. I have a beginner's training course, educational videos if you know nothing about stocks. I have plenty of videos for you to watch. I have candlesticks in here as well. Bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, harmony, dark cloud cover, rising sun, and I just go over everything, explaining it to you in detail. So if you want a person that want to learn more, this is the perfect section right here for you to learn. You can take notes, get your notebook out, go over all these over all these trading patterns, and write them down, memorize them, whatever you need to do. And yeah, terminology as well. As you can see, we have stock terminology from A through Z, all the way down from alphabetical order. I'll tell you what stocks to buy, and yeah, I'll signal everything out in my chat. And we're gonna also look at the fear and greed index. This is very important. We're gonna see where the market is going. So right now we're in the neutral zone. So we're not too fearful or we're not too greedy, which is a good sign because people are looking like they just watching to see where the market is going on the sidelines, which we really don't know with these new tariffs things going on. And then we're going to look at the economic calendar this week. If there's anything new we need to be worried about, consumer credit, core PPI. Like Wednesday, we got a little bit of important data. Thursday, okay. Kind of a busy week this week. Fear and greed next lock. So yeah, those are my top 3 plays. I made it short, simple, and sweet. If you want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description below. And yeah, this is where we at. We have also high risk plays right here. Kind of ones where we just, as you can see here, 3,000, 56,000. Yeah, so my boy Shay's nice. So 23%, 17%, 19%. He's good. Yeah, 800, 350. So yeah, we've been trading for a while, for a minute. Just helping people out. We got leaps. We do leap options as well. We're currently in one now. We was down 50% on BKRB, but as you can see, we only down 9% now. So down 298. I do leaps as well. So yeah, if you're interested, the link will be in the description below. I hope you like this video. Like, share, comment. If you have any questions, concerns, or stocks you want me to look up next time, I can chart them out for you. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe to this video, and I'll see you next time.